welcome back to the second half of Fated Worlds, The Burning Wind.
Yay!
Let's see. Do we want to switch back over to me, or?
Yeah, I think so. I think that is the solution that remains, because Rav and Joseph were supposed to go together, and Joseph, as you can see, is a little otherwise engaged. Well, hanging up. But let's start with you anyway.
Okay.
So.
Hello, and I'm sorry.
Hey, we've already started. So, yeah, like what did you want to do exactly, Mothers?
Well, I essentially what I want to do is find a couple of find some associates of Sleets individually and assure them that whatever that I realize that there's been some disruptions and some reasons for concern, but they can if they want to make sure of a continuity of the gravy train, they're welcome to come to me.
Okay, yeah, sweet. So yeah, of course. So you managed to find someone. Actually, no, roll circles for that.
Yeah.
Let's see if I get to invoke the enmity clause or not. I mean, I can also just invoke the enmity clause without a roll, but then you'd be hurting yourself since you don't get that roll in.
Mads would never do that.
Yeah.
So let us grab the burning wheels. Very easy to remember rules about how to do circles, because I'm totally gonna remember those
What
to say 378?
Yeah, I mean, I like Burning Wheel, but it does have this problem of it being too simple. I don't know.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just a bit too rules light in places,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
more procedure.
For deciding who you want, you only need to know one, two, or how difficult it is. You only need to 1, 2, 3, 4 rules. I mean, what's with that?
Yeah.
Supposed to simulate anything.
So broad occupation or same life path. Lower social class. No specific disposition. Time and place. I don't think this is unusual. So you can find somebody. Not too hard. Then again, if you fail, I get to invoke the enmity clause, and I know exactly who's gonna have who you're gonna meet when that happens.
Okay. Could I do a linked a linked streetwise first?
Yeah, sure. That makes sense.
Okay. Because if I don't do a link test and fail that first, how can I dig myself into a hole?
Exactly. How can I invoke the enmity clause if you don't get that -1 die from failing your link test? So yeah, what do you do? Do you how does streetwise work?
Well,
is it just know the place?
It's sort of like street etiquette. So I'm not gonna I don't come across whoever it is at an inopportune time.
You don't come across as a common criminal.
Or I do come across as a common criminal.
Yeah. It's all about knowing the right gang signs to throw up.
Yeah. Don't meet somebody by in a seedy side street that has signs of the opposing gang.
Yeah, don't wear yellow on the street. Just avoid it, if at all possible.
And I guess I'd like to fork in.
Don't ask what happened to his cat.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
Inconspicuous and maybe invoke the dig my own grave here.
I don't see either of those applying. I mean, you can always try to convince me, but as if like you're not trying to blend into a crowd, and because you're actually talking to people, as far as I understand.
All right, then conspicuous.
Yeah,
Rather than
sure.
inconspicuous?
That makes sense.
Okay,
Yeah, you can totally.
I'll do that.
I just imagining Mather standing in the middle of a crowded street, being like, "Hi, I'm looking for some criminals."
Well, yeah. I mean, I think it's a matter of like standing out, but to the right
Not in
people and
that
not to
way.
the wrong people.
I know. I was just. It was just a fun thing to imagine.
What is my ob on the street lights?
2.
Right. Aha!
Damn it. There goes my enmity clause.
Well, that's just a like test before. I can still.
I know,
You
I
can
know.
still get your enmity class. Maybe. And I think I will go ahead and spend not persona but fate.
Fate.
For the fun of it.
Deeds.
Deeds, yeah, that's it.
On this streetwise test.
I mean, this was a very important role. It's important to be streetwise. It's, you gotta spend stuff on that.
Yeah.
So no dice there, but go ahead and go to the circles roll. And mark the dice under modifiers for the link test, right? That's the way it works.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Like, doesn't matter where you put it. But yes,
Okay.
modifiers make sense.
I actually want this to go well. I really do. So I'm gonna spend a persona. This is the base ob was 2 on the circles
Yes.
as well.
Yes, for this one as well.
All right.
Aw, there goes my enmity clause. Okay.
No, I know. And hey, I'm going to
Who doesn't love
do
to
that.
spend fate on circles? I mean,
and once again no dice on fate.
okay. So you can tell me who you find.
So yeah, ideally somebody who is like fairly closely associated with his gang, that like everybody
Ooh.
knows him, and he's kind of talkative.
Do you still remember
Right.
Diamond?
Diamond.
That's like long ago. That is ages ago. So for American Color who have never met Diamond, Diamond is a character that we played when the two of you were away, when we were fleshing out Rav's backstory and Master Bundia's backstory
Cool.
with Brad and Kelsa a long time ago, as an in between session thing.
A very long time ago now.
Yeah, like I think that was our second session or something like that.
It was
Or
the
third?
second or third session. I feel like
Something
it was
like
the
that.
third because I went back through it. I was looking at it recently.
Okay,
Yeah, I think it was like
Oh,
right
yeah.
before Christmas.
it was long ago. Anyway, so Yeah, let's do that. Diamond, the card girl. So, she knows you from Mathers, from Sleet, and she's just coming out of a poker game. She's in a good mood. She just, presumably she just won, and she's like, you. She backs
Me.
off a little.
You, me, us. We are
Oh,
together.
don't
And her
worry.
hand goes to her hip, where she has like a knife, just a small knife, in a thing. She doesn't pull it out yet.
No need for that. This, I hope, will just be a friendly chat.
I've heard how you do your friendly chats of late. So let's hope it's not that kind of friendly chat.
Well, yes, I have heard that of late things have been up in the air a bit, and someone in your position might be concerned.
It seems that things have been going around, and she gives you a look.
Well, I just want to make sure that should things certain matters with your current employer continue to deteriorate, that you and your friends have a safe place to land. Out of, the kindness of my heart.
I imagine. And
I mean,
what
it is
insurances would there be to the safeness of that place? And she gives you a significant look. You've been running around doing crazy yourself. So what makes you better than Sleek, basically?
Oh, well. Let's just say that I contrary to any rumors that may have circulated, if there was ever a problem, I've certainly come to my senses now. And there's that whole issue of beggars and choosers. I mean, you do want to, I imagine, continue to receive the funds you are due for your good works. And I guess thirdly, I should remind you that I didn't start this. I was happy to continue working with our mutual friend, but he had different ideas. I just want to keep everything going smoothly. That's all I want.
Well, I'll pass the word around, but I can't promise that there will be many enthusiasts.
I appreciate that. It's kind of you to do that much.
So give me a persuasion roll to see if people she talks to are persuaded by whatever you said.
All right.
Let me open my curtain a little bit.
I will do that thing. Let me see. I guess. Probably just that. Oh. One more thing. When you do talk to others, I realize that the word on the street has been somewhat negative as regards myself, but unfortunately, that and again, I don't have I don't wish to stir up any enmities between myself or any further enmities between myself and your current employer, but he did have a bit of a hand in creating those rumors. That was me forking in falsehood.
Yeah, I imagined.
And I am going to. Did I not mark that? I'm gonna spend a deeds point here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. What do deeds points do again when spent?
Double dice for one roll.
Yeah, double your exponent.
Right.
So modifiers
Sweet.
aren't doubled, but your base is doubled.
That is pretty damn sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, one modifier.
Mather's making his play, huh?
Yeah. One modifier for the fork. I'm gonna call the Artha 5 because that's my persuasion exponent. What's my ob? Or is it graduated?
Right. Their will, so let's say 4.
No way.
Wow, no 6s either. That is crazy.
Yeah, I think the official term is never lucky.
Yeah.
No,
I didn't need to get lucky. I just needed to.
That is 11 dice.
The official
And
term
there's
is
no 6s.
this.
Wow.
But
That is horrible.
on 11 dice.
Do you have a colon for persuasion?
No. But I'll
Aw.
look. No. I know that I don't have any
sucks.
columns. Okay, well. Okay.
Yeah. Horrible.
Maybe things will go better for Rav and Joseph. They could hardly go worse, right?
I mean,
Challenge
technically-
accepted.
I mean,
Exactly.
Kelsa has experience with stuff going worse. When you roll a 0 on that
Oh
one
my-
all-important roll.
It was such an important roll, and I can't believe I rolled a fat goose egg. It was really bad.
Yeah, I think we've all had those moments by now. Like, what the hell? I should have been able to win this.
Right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so yeah, she'll pass your word around, but don't expect anything from it. So, Rav, what is the plan here?
I don't even know. I mean, we got to go talk to. I mean, I think sneaking in is is the wrong choice. I think we need to go in and actually. Did Lord Marigold tell us that his sister is locked up there?
I don't think he trusts either of you with that information.
That's reasonable. We're not very trustworthy people.
No.
Obviously we need to have an excuse to go in there. And I don't think we're like, oh, I just want to talk to your master Elodin. I'm sure that would not go over very well.
I mean, maybe it will.
I mean, I guess the worst that could happen is that they're going to be onto us, but maybe we should just go ask. Like, just go up the door and be like, can we visit him? Let's do it. I think that's good. That's Rob's plan.
So let's set the stakes for this for Rav, because I remember that Rav wants to get rid of his nightmares, right? That's why he wants to wake Desi up, and for that he needs Elodin, as far as he knows.
As far as he knows, he needs Elodin. Yes.
So, tell me, Rav, how did you sleep last night?
Oh, how did I sleep last night?
On your back, on your side, on the couch.
I had some drugs. Probably not that well.
If you want, you're welcome to add any dreams from Desi, and I will just turn them into some omen for something. If you feel up to the task of improvising a dream on the spot.
Yeah, sure. I'll improvise a dream on the spot. Rav was, in his dream, he was sitting on the bank of the river that flows through the town. And he was sitting on the bank of it, and he was watching someone swimming, and it was Desi. And he called out to her because he was like, you're awake. And so she calls to him to draw him into the water. And so he goes towards her, and he wakes up as she pulls him under, and he can't breathe.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So
okay. I will write that down somewhere and turn that into something at some point.
I'm sure that's going to go well for me. There's zero possibilities of that going poorly.
Ref in a nutshell.
Where Desi was swimming in
very real in a nutshell. Really.
I
guess.
And Rav over and pulled him under so that he could not breathe. Okay, and this will be a wonderful omen for something to come. So yeah, like, you're sick and tired of these stupid nightmares that keep you awake at night.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta do something about this.
We've got to find him. We gotta find Elodin, and he is going to be the one who's going to help us to wake up Desi, and she will be there, and my nightmares will finally go away. So let's just go up to the front door, and we're going to ring the bell, and we're going to tell them we need to see Elodin, and I'm sure they're going to let us see him. Just a visit, just a visit. We just need to visit with him just for a little while, just a tiny, short visit, because, he... Just go. Let's go. Come on, Jojo, come on.
All right. Let's go.
Okay. We are heading over to the rookery.
Okay, we do.
So you arrive at its walls, its beautiful, restful garden, and its thick, heavy atmosphere that pushes on your senses like a pillow. And behind How do you call that thing where somebody sits behind near the entrance of something?
Desk?
The counter.
Yeah, counter.
Counter,
Behind
yeah,
the counter is a woman.
A woman.
Yes, and she says,
woman?
How may I help you?"
Yes, I need to.
I'm glad that you asked, madam. I push Raph aside.
Yeah, Rav lets you take the lead because he's bad at talking to people.
We were trying to visit someone that has been acquainted to us, and it's been a really hard time, and we just want to make sure that he's doing well. How you do it for friends, and
I see. She grabs a big book and she opens it and she says, "So who do you want to visit?"
I look at Raph.
I came here to see you, actually.
Raph for a second.
I want to.
I embrace him, but stay strong. It will all be fine.
Master Loden.
She frowns and she says, "Oh dear. Well, that might be a problem because I've just reached instructions that I've just gotten instructions that
He's dead.
because of a recent event with somebody going crazy around here, that we're not allowed any visitors near Master Loden."
Dreadful.
But I had been in a coma for over a year, and I just need to talk to him. And now that I'm back and I'm here and he's in there, and you just gotta, please.
Okay, give me a roll.
I'm helping. Whatever you're doing.
We will make her
I'm
will
doing?
4. Because 4 seems to be a very
persuasion,
daunting
right?
obstacle.
Persuasion, right?
Yeah.
Seems to make the most sense here, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just picturing Rav waving like an old assignment. I need to hand this in.
This is like a year late, guys. Come on. None of my skills here are actually persuasion. So let's start opening it up.
What could go wrong?
Sure, it's fine. Persuasion is will, maybe?
Yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah. And it was a base op of 4.
Yes.
Oh god, I'm screwed.
Joseph is helping you, right?
Yes.
Joseph, what is your persuasion?
Not high enough for a second die.
Okay.
I mean, 1 is better than none.
Definitely.
There's a reason they call it beginner's luck.
Because I need a lot of luck to make it work. Oh my gosh, the luck I do not have. Oh, peep.
I was even considering to make it 5, but I imagined that she was a minor enough character to have a will of 4.
No, not 5. I will die.
Don't worry.
Quentin on that
Obstacle is the will. Okay,
Yes.
perfect. So good. Well, my will is not that great. So,
This is important to Rav, though. He might spend persona on this.
I think I will. I've got 3 persona that I will spend. So, I'm just gonna spend all of it.
Damn.
I mean, gotta go on a limb here.
Ooh, 3 6s. That might just be possible.
Yeah. It's definitely possible.
1, 2.
You're very close.
So close.
So close.
Oh man, I was
So
really
close.
excited when I saw that 6, and now, oh man.
Can't I do anything to make it
all
better?
in, and
Do you
I'm
have a
1
column
short.
for persuasion?
No.
Glib once again fails to cover persuasion.
Jeez.
By the
So
way,
close.
that means because the obstacle is 8, or is it still 4 for me?
And the obstacle is still 4.
Well, it doesn't matter
Unfortunately.
anyway. It's still not a challenging test, so I
Okay,
guess.
so instead of taking a tick towards learning persuasion, I want to take a difficult will test for that.
Sure.
Because
If up 4 would give you a difficult will test.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that works like that.
Yeah, you can do it like that.
I think you actually have to do it like
Yeah, I
that.
think it's mandatory. Where if it's
Is it?
routine, it counts towards your persuasion,
Learning,
and if it's
okay.
difficult or challenging, it automatically counts towards your will.
I
Oh,
thought
I
it was
did-
your
I didn't
choice,
know.
but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Boy,
So
that
she says,
sucked.
"I'm sorry. Like, you know, I really want to. I've heard of you, but you know, more than my job's worth to help you guys out here. You can have like an official form signed. It will take a couple of weeks, of course, but
Do you
Oh,
want-
how long would you take to get the official form so we can sign it?
I mean, I can give you the form right now, but then you know, there's still like they ask you all kinds of difficult things, and then you know, like stuff that people generally don't have at hand. And then still there's, you know, it needs to be reviewed, and that always takes a couple of weeks.
Do you have the form right with you? Or
Yeah,
I just-
here. Like she hands you something from a pile.
Well, out of character, that's unfortunate. I want her to go away so I can take a look at the book, but well, thank
I mean, you can try like yeah, no, you have to come with something else if you want her to leave.
Let me think for a second here. Let me look through my skills and at what I might be able to do.
Sure. There's no rush.
Wait, she said how much her job's worth, right?
Mm-hmm.
How about we do a bit of haggling here?
I mean,
Your job's not worth that much. Is it?
that
really
is not
have
exactly
anyone.
how that works. You don't have
Why
it for somebody's
not?
job. You can bribe her. That's
Yeah,
not the thing.
that's what I was like implying with that.
But you don't do that with a haggling skill. Then you just offer her money and hope that, you know, makes her happy instead of angry.
Okay.
But I mean, you could do haggle as a link test to
whatever I'm doing then.
Modify the
Yeah,
bribery, maybe.
I mean, it's a little weird to haggle over a bribe.
So I mean, it's not directly, but indirectly, maybe. Like,
I mean,
try
if she
to-
says 1,000 gold pieces would be a sufficient bribe, and you're like, here's 750, that would be haggling. But if you're
Yeah.
just like, here's some money, let us in, then that's not haggling.
Yeah. I see that. But what is her name, by the way?
Laurentine. Oh no, we had a Laurentine. Lauren.
Sorry. So, your job here? It's really hard, isn't it?
I mean, it's okay. I enjoy working with the patients.
Mhm.
They make you work long hours though. But don't tell my boss I said that.
Yeah. I can see. I think you would deserve much better, if I'm honest. Like you should get into a better position, one that you can, you know, work more with the patients, sitting less here, and you know, don't have to do all this overworking stuff. That's not befitting of a fine lady like yourself.
She frowns a little and she says, "What are you suggesting?"
Wait, what I'm suggesting? I'm looking a bit surprised. What would I suggesting? I'm confused.
She blushes and she says, "No, I'm just asking. What are you suggesting?"
Well, there must be certainly a way for you to get into a better position in this facility, right? I mean, you did.
You have all kinds of beds
You seem to do fine work here, and you have this friendly smile. I think the patients must love you, right?
They do.
And don't you think that that we have to do the best things for the patients?
Definitely. What are you trying to get at? You're confusing me. What was your name again?
Yeah.
Like Rav is about to say your name if you don't stop him.
Jonathan.
I see. Well, Jonathan, what are you getting at?
You see, there is this problem here. You have heard of Rav already, right? Elodin might be able to help him, but if he can't do that, maybe he will be
Look,
the
I
next
told
one
you
here.
already that's more than my job's worth. Like, I really want to help you, like, really, but I can't.
You know, out of character, I curse my lack of creativity right now, because usually I would come up with something, but...
Do you have intimidation?
I do have that, but I don't want to use it.
Or do you?
No.
I mean, here's the thing with
But
bribes.
you do have seduction, right?
I'm learning it.
Oh, you're learning it. Okay, well.
Here's the thing.
I mean,
Well,
that
you have
might
a
be
call
better.
on for seduction.
I can lie. Why didn't I just go with the most obvious thing ever? I should just do a stupid lie.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the
Why
thing.
didn't I
Here's
just
the
lie? I
thing.
don't know.
Right?
Because,
Like,
you see, I am Elodin.
Here's the thing. The problem, like the thing with social conversation is, like almost anybody, like when it comes to bribes, can be bought, but you don't have the money. Like you can buy me. You just need to give me a couple of $1 million, right?
Yeah.
Or euros, whatever.
I mean, I might just try to bribe her with Marigold's money.
So the thing is, like, if you want to bribe people, there are some people who are not bribable, but if you're willing to put down an obscene amount of money, you can probably bribe her.
Yeah, my roll 20 is kind of dead right now. Can't do anything.
I can roll something for you if you want me to.
Yeah.
But the main thing is that yeah, like stuff you're going to do right now is going to be a lot harder because you guys failed the persuasion test. And at some point, you know, if you keep going on, then there's going to be additional consequences. Like she's going to call the manager who's going to have you kicked out and remember your faces and stuff like that.
Okay. Then let's just go for falsehood. Okay, let's make a lie that is convincing, also a little bit threatening, because you know if you don't do this, then we all be in danger, right?
I
And
mean, I have
also-
some ideas.
Yeah.
We're here on a special mission from the new Chancellor, Ariana.
Yeah, that
and
was
she-
exactly what my idea was.
Yeah.
How about conspiracy? Yeah, there's a conspiracy that Elodin is actually just held there to for the new chancellor to get into this position, and that somebody was paid off, and it's apparently a big mess. And if we don't do it, then Elodin might be a danger, and we need to find out what really happened, because otherwise we all are in fact in danger, and by extent even all of the university is in danger because of all this going on in the background, and all our values and our freedom. And
I mean, sure.
Our nation.
Will is 4, but you get a +2 on obstacle because that was a pretty ridiculous lie.
It's the good old lying by telling the truth option.
And
But then it's not lying. And I'm not good at persuasion. I'm not good at lying.
I don't think I can help you. Unless I can help with etiquette because I know the proper way to.
This is not really like
Nope.
this place
Well,
isn't fancy enough.
I was stretching. Yeah, I think Rav is just standing there looking.
Doesn't Rav have
uncomfortable.
falsehood by himself though?
No, I don't. I don't know why I don't. No, maybe we should
I
put it
thought
on
he
there.
had. I could have sworn he had falsehood.
No. You think he? I feel like he should though. So you want to put that on there then?
Sure. Like I could have sworn. Oh, right, he had extortion.
Yeah, but not falsehood.
Fair enough.
I don't think extortion is going to help here.
I mean, if it fails, we can try, but if it fails...
How much do you value
not
your
that
job?
nice.
Maybe. All right, I'm going to place falsehood on here. Because I agree.
I could
we
have
should
sworn
have
I'd
it.
given him falsehood a while back.
If you did, it did not save. But
No, well, I mean, it was long ago, so I might just be imagining it. I might just be mixing it
Maybe-
up with extortion.
maybe.
Okay, let's fork a lot of stuff in there. Like...
All right, I'll help you with falsehood then. I'll lie with you.
Okay. I will fork in because intimidation. This is an intimidating story I'm telling, right?
I mean, it's a bit of a stretch, but sure.
How about
Tell true, every word of it.
persuasion or I don't know. Like this is in her best interest that she looks the other way.
Sure.
Okay. Then, yeah, let's put a persona point in here because I've not burned enough persona today. I think.
Yeah, so it's up 6 for you.
Up 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wait. Oh. Obstacle 6. Right. Anything else? Oh yeah, let's talk in astrology because let's go all the way. And one die from Rav.
Yes.
Okay, that means it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alpha. Base obstacle 6. That's failed horribly.
5 out of 6? Oh, but 4 6s. If you have any... Oh, no, you get to roll 1 die because you didn't give a +1 from the thing. So roll 1 die first.
Okay.
You still have your wounds at -2.
Yeah. Those are nasty. Okay.
Okay, so you succeeded.
does it.
You still have...
I still do it. I still roll. How many 6s do I have?
4.
4.
You're taking all those 6s that Brad should have had earlier.
Yeah,
Those are
it's
mine!
just 2 more.
Mine!
So
I needed them.
okay, I got 2 for additional oomph.
She says, "Oh, that sounds horrible." Well, yeah, hold on. Let me just go like back here and take my lunch break.
Okay.
And she leaves the book, like she looks in the book, like she opens it at a certain page, and then she walks away.
And enjoy
You
your
guys
meal.
now leave, okay?
Yeah.
Promise me that you'll leave.
Yes, and enjoy your meal. You're working so hard. I'm glad that someone like you, I
Right
found
now.
something like you here.
Thank you.
Okay. I think there's no stealthy tests that I need to do here. So where is he?
Yeah, so you see like a room number on the top floor.
He was on the top floor.
I mean, maybe he was relocated because of the increased threat level, right?
All right,
It's true. It's true.
Rev,
Let's go.
wanna get going?
Yes. Let's do it. We go.
And posing time because
I imagine like she like then she like comes back. She's like, sorry, like I never wear my coat while I go for lunch. And she like hangs her coat on her chair and then she goes out again and she says, well, yes, you guys leave.
yes, we do. Right away.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the moment when we go, right?
Yeah, so you guys head to the room.
But I thought we should leave.
Well, I thought you meant leave for the room. My bad.
Yeah. I'm totally meant that. Sorry.
So you arrive at the room upstairs, and the door's locked.
Of course it is.
Ralph, do you have any means to open that?
Any what? I couldn't understand the word that you said,
And
Mark.
means.
Any means of opening the
to
door?
solve that. No. I'm not. This is not really my area of expertise. I'm not really. I don't break into things in the. My mind is all in one piece. I can't. I can't perform sympathy in a place like this. It's impossible.
Alrighty. I don't have lockpicks, and I don't have whatever lock picking as a skill. So how high is the obstacle here?
I mean, that's doubly doubled. And this is a pretty decent luck as well. So like ob 3 or something like that, or doubled to 6, doubled to 12. So that's
more
gonna
reasonable
be
than I thought. Actually,
easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Can I use alchemy to MacGyver an acid to take the doorknob off?
I mean, you technically could. Do you have any alchemy stuff here?
I think I have a flask of alcohol.
I would say just stuff.
There's
Speaking of
a cleaning-
MacGyver stuff,
There might be a
Double-
cleaning
Yeah,
supply
yeah.
closet that has
Yeah.
other.
Like maybe
chemicals
cleaning
and-
supply closet or something. Exactly.
We are so well prepared.
Oh yeah,
for
like
this.
you guys can search for something, and
Mhm.
if you succeed at that roll, I will remove the double obstacle penalty for not having stuff.
Okay.
That's something.
We're gonna start searching
Actually,
around.
let's just say that you guys actually find it,
Yes.
because we can do a bunch of rolls, but you know it's just searching rooms, so there's not really an interesting story if you guys fail.
Okay.
I mean.
Yes.
Yes, the traditional melting doorknob formula consists of like a
course.
bottle of alcohol, 3 rubber bands, and a severed finger. What the fuck, Kala?
yeah, it's the
No,
traditional MacGyver
no,
style of
No. Why are you looking at me like this? No.
If it was already, it's already mostly off. We could just
It
use
says it in the
No.
It says it in the recipe. I don't write these rules.
So yeah, we're gonna try to open the door with alchemy.
Sure.
Actually, before that, let me try to knock on the door.
I'm pretty sure it's locked from both sides. But okay,
Yeah, but
sure.
I mean,
Try it.
it's worth a try.
You get an back.
Okay, then yeah, let's try to open this the hard way.
All right. So can I roll my alchemy here?
Yeah, you can roll your alchemy here.
Brilliant. Jojo, do you have alchemy? Can you help me here?
Yes.
Bam.
With 1 die.
Okay. And
I say though that because you guys are doing it with that equipment, you do risk also, melting yourself.
of course, that's perfectly reasonable.
Oh, I already get fixed once. They will do it again.
I already spent all of my Artha. What is my base ob gonna be?
Right. I should have looked that up while you were talking. Alchemy. Up 3. Something a chemist could do.
Okay. Reasonable.
An alchemist could do.
Go. Dang it.
Reasonable. That's why you failed.
I am just really not rolling. None of us are rolling well today, to be frank.
Yeah.
I just need one.
I mean,
more
those
alchemy
4
test to
6s
level
from
up,
of Jojo were nice.
oh right, well of course Jojo rolls well.
One thing.
Although I did go up in circles, so I'm pretty excited about that.
That's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
How badly do I burn
Turns out
myself?
it's pretty good.
Yeah. So I think that the skin on your on one of your hands is burnt, and it hurts like hell. You haven't melted away your hand, so that's nice. The mixture
That's
just
good.
wasn't potent enough, but you've got definitely some alchemical burns on your hand.
Ow.
Well, I'm sure that from here on out for a while you won't feel any rolls because those wound penalties really help.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. So this is a
That's
very
why we
light
call them
wound.
penalties.
So it's gonna be a light wound. I
Yeah.
guess I should figure out what my wound track is in that case.
You can just put it at like the lightest or whatever. Like just put it somewhere where it's clearly light.
I got it. Okay. This didn't work. What do we do, Jojo? This is him. He's here. I know he is. We just need to get inside. What can we do?
Well, I think they've noticed us anyway at some point then. Or they will notice us anyway at some point. Might as well go for the hard way. And I'm trying to ram open the door. Are you helping with that?
Yeah. I'll help you, Ram.
I'm gonna stop you guys. This is not a door you can run open.
Okay.
You like run into it a couple of times, and all you get is a sore shoulder and a sound from the other side of the door.
Do you know?
Can you open the door, please?
I don't think you can. I think it's locked on both sides. I already told you that, and I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work.
Do you have any better idea right now?
Yeah. On the other side of the door, you hear the voice. Door open. It's not working.
I told you just let it work. I knew it. I knew it wasn't gonna work. I knew it wasn't gonna work. Master Loden, you can hear us, right? This is.
What? You're muttering.
Yes. This is Raphael Solidith. There's it's been I woke up and my good friend Desi, she's asleep. She comes to me in my dreams, and I don't know what's going on, but I can't let them hear me say that, or they'll lock me up here with you. And you are the one that can save her, and then the dreams will stop.
It stays quiet for a while. I see.
You see,
bad
I just say completely without like completely rattled by that. You see.
There's another thing. I don't know if you know that there's another thing. Bad woman, she took your job. She's now, they brought her in, and I never heard of her before, and she's now headmistress. She's terrible, the worst. She's got black wrong eyes sometimes, but not all the times, but it's not right. It's bad. She's bad.
You sound a little crazy.
No.
I know, right? I just say I know, right?
I'm not crazy. Not crazy. I
that's the time when I give you one of the painkillers again. Like, I think we need that right now.
Yeah. Thank you. That's better. I appreciate it. Let's. You know what could wake someone up from a sleep like mine? She did something, maybe like she took my place, and I can't let that happen. And he stops and he like pulls the woven bracelet that he found where he'd left his book last out of his pocket, and he starts rubbing it. Is there any way that there's room underneath the door for something to get slid in, or like a food hole or something?
Sure, you can slide something out of the door. Let's say that works.
There's this one more thing, and he's gonna slide the woven bracelet into the door. This bracelet was where my book was supposed to be, and it's not there, and I don't know where my book is. And maybe you know something about this bracelet, Alone. Maybe you know something. Please.
Okay. Meet me behind the rookery.
I like.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what? Wait, what?
Rav trusts him completely and is gonna wait for him behind the rookery.
I mean, like, okay, I see. That's the most we could do anyway. Like, oh, see you later.
All right.
Like a bit, like, all right.
Cool. So we're gonna go back behind the rookery.
By the way, for your information, like the coat of the lady that she hung on the chair totally had the key.
Of course it did. Of course it did.
I am so stupid. Oh my god.
Rav would never have thought of that.
Yeah, Jojo would have, but I wouldn't because I'm stupid and I'm tired and what the fuck?
So.
And scene.
So you walk around behind the rookery, and just as you arrive there, you see that the wall up on the highest floor opens up, and a couple of bricks fall down.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Loden standing, his long hair like waving in the wind, looking all badass. And then he like climbs down on vines, and like you see that like he's not a very good climber. it looks very like he almost slips and falls a couple of times, and then the last bit he just drops himself and falls on his ass.
Motherfucking Talon.
That hurts.
What?
And he stands up and shakes himself off.
Are you all right? Are you all right?
You said there was something with Bessie.
Yes. She fell asleep and she won't wake up, and she sent me dreams. I dreamed she showed me that you could help her, and then last night I dreamed she drowned me, and there's something going on. It's not a normal not a normal sleep, and I don't know what to do about it.
You just open the wall.
Yeah.
Well, the door was closed.
I guess we'll have to go and see Desi then.
How did you open the wall?
I told it to open. Gosh, like, are all students this like persistent?
I love 11. He's the greatest.
The wall never listens to me.
Maybe you just don't listen to the wall.
I admire its beauty, and I think like, wait, what did I just say? The throwback.
He straightens his jacket and he says, "Okay." And he's wearing, one of these like patient like robes, like clearly like escaped from the asylum look. I mean, even without that though, people would know that he's Master Loden. Well, take me to Desi.
She's in the. She's. Maybe me in some pants. I'm Master Loading. I just thought I'd tell you what to do, but maybe easier to.
He looks down as if he now notices for the first time that he's not wearing pants. Sure.
Perhaps you'd like to put on some pants if you'd like to fight evil today.
There are some in my at my home. If you want them.
We'll go by there first then.
All right. Let's. Raf, could you fetch Marigold then? And maybe Mathers, and tell them to meet at my place.
Where is your place?
I described the villa I'm living in and where it is.
Okay.
You shouldn't be able to miss it.
Is it
pretty big?
on campus or off?
I guess slightly off. Like that is somewhere you can build a villa, but it's not like a big walk to go anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. I imagine it's probably somewhere in between the university and MRA then.
Mm-hmm.
Like centrally located.
Very good. Probably get shocked that I'm living in that big of a house.
Yeah, definitely.
Rav agrees, and he'll go collect everybody, and I think we can just cut to a meeting at Jojo's house.
Yeah, sure, totally. Describe what your place looks like, Jojo.
Well, it's a pretty big house with a nice little garden, and not that big of not big, no sculptures or that stuff, but nice grass and nice facade. Like not something with big ornaments or something, but
just a nice place.
Yeah, just a nice place, nice summer home. Which for someone like Marigold.
Quite quaint.
Yeah, Mothers, as you step in, Elodin looks at you curious and says, "Yes, they asked me questions about you."
What? Who did?
The other day.
Oh, I've got to hear this.
They asked how I knew you, and if you'd have any reason to kill me.
Oh, that.
That. I'm looking at Mathers like a little bit of.
That's a relief.
That thing happened.
He was a little upset.
He had the wrong substances in the system.
We tried to find a way to wake up Desi. She's been in a coma, I told you, and we tried to find a potion or something that would work, but
there's one thing about my place I forgot to mention.
Yes,
Yeah,
don't worry.
probably-
Matters have become. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
You're probably getting dragged in the kitchen by now and getting a lot of food and stuff from Jojo's
right.
grandma. Like, friends, sit down, please.
He
Have a
never
seat.
brings over friends.
Yeah, I want to know who he's hanging around with.
Yeah, I think like Elodin and your grandmother have a lovely conversation.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That the rest of you can't really make sense of, but it is wonderful.
Do we get the sense that they're old friends? Maybe.
Perhaps, I don't know. Jojo, are they old friends?
They might be. I don't know.
Sure. I mean, maybe, yeah. Like it definitely seems like they have that this is the kind of language that you develop over a couple of years.
Start talking shit to each other.
I could imagine.
So, I imagine that you have panted Eludin by now.
Yes.
I also give him other clothes if he wants to.
I imagine that you're like you're a pretty big guy, right?
Yeah.
So I imagine that your clothes look a little bit silly on him, but it doesn't seem to matter to him.
I mean, they might also be a bit tighter clothes, so it's not that bad. And also, it's not that they only might be too big, but they also have this flashy JoJo flair about them. So you imagine Elodin in that now.
Yeah, I'm imagining very tall colors.
I'm imagining like one of those jackets that has all these like glimmers inlaid on the front.
Or the tank top or something like that.
Yeah, oh, totally.
Yeah. In his David Bowie skin.
He in his slightly oversized, very visible clothing, he says, "So, well, let's go save Desi then, shall we?"
Yes,
that would be great. And like, how did he open the door?
it's obvious. Just ask him to. He explained it. It was very obvious.
Yeah,
I'd like.
Maybe I need to go to the rookery at some point. I don't know. I feel a little bit out of it lately.
Maybe.
I think you are the least one to talk, though. So,
Actually, at the risk of being alarming, Master Elodin, perhaps you and I should take a slightly different path there. I think that, should we be noticed, it could go bad for either of us.
I'm okay.
Very well. I'll just do my best to blend in.
I mean, you guys can take the coach of Lord Marigold there, right? I imagine he arrived here in his coach anyway.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, still, I imagine that, I imagine you guys going in through the front door unless you arrange something differently.
Is there like a back door to the Medica?
I mean, there's a back door. There's not, like, if you wanted to go without anybody seeing it, you'd have to go, like, somebody have to go in and open, like, Desi's window or something for you.
I could do that. If you want me to.
And then you'd have to climb in through the window, but...
I mean, we could even do the distraction thing again and have Marigold and Rab and Joseph arrive through the front and Mathers and Elodin sneak in through the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. I mean, both Marigold and Rav have been coming fairly regularly to see Desi, so I don't think that would be unusual for them. So
yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sounds good.
That
Good.
sounds like a plan.
Let's do it.
Okay. So yeah, you guys like go in for the front, and you wait for the right moment, and then open the window, and Aladdin walks in through the window as if this is the normal way to enter a room, because that's how one enters rooms. And he says, "Oh, Desi." And he sits down by her side and grabs her hand, and he just sits there for half an hour. And then he says, "Well, let's get to it then, shall we?"
It seems like a perfect place to end for the day.
I mean, it does seem like a pretty good place.
It's slightly earlier than the time that I absolutely must leave at, but that gives us time to.
Yeah, but we still need to do end of session stuff, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
That always takes some time. So sure, if you wanna end it here, then let us end it here. The question is, next time will we see Desi or not next time?
No.
That is the question. We will find out next time.
And Mathers, will it be Desi comes in and Mathers goes out? I mean,
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then Brad picks up playing Rav.
I mean,
Just pass him around. It's fine.
Let's say that's one way of laying low.
Yeah, I would not want to try and follow your performance.
I mean, you have set a pretty daunting example. I mean, I'm hesitant to play Rav myself.
I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
Very sorry, not sorry. Very sorry, not sorry.
Could be fun, but definitely a hard act to follow.
So, the question is, did anybody earn any deeds points? I didn't think so, but maybe I missed something.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Maybe.
I think I have. I would even go so far as to say that I may have. If I have not completed It's Time to Save Desi, finding Illidan is the first step, then I feel no. I think I
you have completed that.
Let me get some persona here.
Yeah, get some persona.
So, is anybody a mold breaker? Did anybody come to a point in the story where their beliefs, instincts, and trait conflicted with a decision they must make, and they played out the inner turmoil within themselves?
Yes.
Very well. Both of you take it.
Thank you.
Was there ever embodiment? When a player captures the mood of the table perfectly and further drives the story onwards, 1 persona point is awarded. Anybody?
I don't know if there's anything special.
Want to nominate
this
themselves
session.
or anybody else?
Yeah, not this session. It's pretty average.
Yeah.
Okay. So then look through your beliefs and see if you completed any of your goals.
I already completed one of them. I don't think I completed either one of those, but I definitely worked towards them. I'm going to go ahead and take my fate for that now. Just
If I
Yeah.
hadn't
Same
been
here.
betrayed by the dice, I think I would have completed one, but as it is, no.
I mean, you can complete something in a negative way, right? You can resolve it to your disadvantage.
I don't want to call it. Okay, so what
You're
the
not
belief
calling
is,
quits just yet?
Yeah, it's the
it's not over
Alchemy
yet.
and Sigildry can change the world. I can return my house to prominence, and by being at the forefront of that change, I will get my business back into operation, even if I have to cross lines. So if I took fate on that, that would mean that the business is never going to get back in back on. So no, I don't want that. I don't want that persona. No, thank you.
Okay. So, did anybody have right skill, right time when no one else does?
I'll probably put forward Streetwise for Mathers here.
Does anybody else have streetwise? Streetwise
No.
seems sensible then.
No.
Yeah, streetwise.
That's a fate or
Fate.
persona.
Fate.
Okay.
And did anybody stop the table dead with humor while in character?
I think Mark did, right?
When did I, though?
I don't remember exactly what it was, but it it's
We-
something
we
you
all-
said
we-
as JoJo that I think we all laughed.
So hard to look. We just laugh a lot in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a tough one.
Surprisingly
I
funny
think
game
it
for how
was.
bleak
I
it
think
is.
it was when Mark perked up when it's like there's a woman behind the counter, and he was like,
right.
"A woman."
A woman is it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, when he
Yeah,
pushed aside Rav and
Yeah.
he was
Mhm.
like,
Hello.
hello.
Exactly.
Sure,
Yeah,
that works. That works.
Mm.
I agree.
I guess I'll take it.
So a free fate point for you, Mark. So then we move on to fate in general. Fate points are earned for manifesting a character's beliefs in a convincing and entertaining manner. So just, did it influence how the story felt, kind of thing?
Yeah, I'll take 2 here from my nobility belief and my sister belief.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm very curious what Marigold is going to choose there.
Yeah, me too. I look forward to
I'm sorry
resolving
for
that.
making you, for forcing you guys out against each other, but, it just always makes sense.
It's juicy.
Yeah.
Juicy.
Yeah, and right now I do still think that he cares more about any other thing he cares about Trav. But yeah, it's hard.
It is hard.
But it is one of those PC NPC PC triangles that make things go so well.
I mean, we haven't seen that go horribly wrong with Lynn either, right?
Of course not. Lynn has no one she cares about, really.
Yes. That made for a cool story, though. I like that.
It did. Yeah.
Random side quest with everything involved, really, like Mathers going all murder and just Lynn being all emotional and dramatic and just everything. It was a really cool side story.
It's good stuff all around.
So fate points are earned for playing Instinct when such play gets the character in trouble or creates a difficult or awkward situation. So did your instincts make stuff difficult or awkward?
No.
If so, give yourself
Yes. My instincts are more or less designed to bring forth awkward situations.
Well, that is a good instinct design then.
I think so too. Sadly.
And Fate Artha can be earned for using traits, but only if invoking that trait alters the direction of the story in an unforeseen way or makes life difficult for the character. So traits unforeseen way and life difficult.
I mean, my trait changed the direction of the story, but not in a difficult way, I guess. Or
It doesn't have to be difficult. What are you referring to?
Glib, the one tiebreak we had.
Didn't we not use Glib?
We didn't use Glib there.
No, because it didn't have the right skill.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
being
right.
persuasion. and
Never
not any
mind.
of the
Never
ones
mind. Then I don't have anything anyways.
You tired, Mark?
No, I'm not tired at all.
Right.
So yeah, no, but I mean, if it, yeah. So I think that that's the point where we move it over to Brad, who moves it over to Kelsa, who does stuff on the internet.
Well,
don't take your job for
yeah, not to be completely predictable, but I am in fact curious. What are you up to on the internet, Kelsa? I heard you do stuff.
Well, my internet was unstable for a second there, and I almost dropped. Hello, everybody. I'm Kelsa. I play role-playing games on the internet. You can follow me on Twitter at Kelsa, on Twitch or on YouTube. It's Kelsa Delphi. I play role-playing games here every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific until usually 2, but we're ending a little bit early. And in the evenings on Wednesday at 5 p.m., I'm over on Tuxtradamus' channel, where we are playing Open Legend. It's a really cool system where you can do anything you want. So we actually invented a whole new setting, which is just a giant floating city with a lot of different races. And I am an owl cat Cop. Owl, cat, cop. That's really hard to
Wow.
say, but it's a lot of fun. On Saturdays, I'm in 2 games as well, which is about to bump up to 3, starting not this Saturday, but the next one. I'll tell you about it starting June 17th. Myself and Dealer Umbra are going to be on my channel, which is the first time in over a year that I've been able to stream on my own channel as a role-playing game. We are going to be doing a long-form version of Mobile Frame Zero Firebrands called Love and Banterville, and I'm very excited about how that's going to go. Then that's going to be at 10 a.m. on Saturdays. Then at 1 p.m. on Saturdays, I'm running a game of Blades in the Dark over on Tuxterdamus's channel, Smooth Criminals. That's a lot of fun if you like cool heists and romantic subplots. There may be dragons. And finally, at 5 p.m. Pacific time on Saturdays, I'm over on AP Gaming Reels channel, where we're playing a D&D 5th edition game called The Winter's Edge Grand Company. The really cool thing about that game is you can roll up a 5th edition character and participate as part of the world. We have an open play-by post on Discord, and so you can directly interact with me, the rest of the cast, and go on missions to help support our fledgling economy as we try to run a kingdom in the Chaos March. So that's really cool and a lot of fun. Those are the current games I'm in. I also occasionally stream creative, like when I was knitting this beholder. And sometimes I stream variety or whatever. But those are at random times, so follow me on Twitter to find out more, because that's when I tweet when I go live. I make a lot of stuff. It's true.
Pretty
I
awesome.
made this hat. Okay, that was my time.
So, Kala, now that you've completed school, are you
Yes.
streaming again?
Yes. I hope so. Yep. First of all, I'm super excited for Love and Banterville. It's going to be great. So check that out. 7 p.m. Central European Time, Saturday, be on Kelsey's channel, wherever she is in relation to me, somewhere. It's going to be great. We've got great art coming in, and I'm really excited about my character. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And aside from that, I hope to start up streaming again now that I have a bit more free time. I'm thinking about playing through Persona 3. So I've tried to start that a few times and never got around to finishing it. So maybe playing it with people to make it more fun.
Do it.
Do it now.
Just do it.
So yeah, that's my plan. Still working at a time slot for that. Might do that tomorrow at the same time as this game. So you can follow me on Twitter if you like, at @DealRumbra. I mostly just post whatever, but I'll keep updated with the stream schedule and whatnot. Outside of that, still, yeah, as Brad mentioned, I just finished school, figuring out life.
Yeah. And congrats.
Thank you. It's been quite a journey.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Must feel good.
Finally, it's over. Am I right?
Yeah, now it's just everything else.
Yes.
Well,
Speaking of everything else, Brad, what are you up to?
what am I up to?
Yeah.
Well, you can find me here, of course, on Wednesdays at 10 Pacific. On Saturday, I'll either be doing live development or running my Powered by the Apocalypse hack, the Eschaton, which is a epic scale far future game with transhumanist elements. On Sunday, I'll be on at 4 p.m. Pacific for I think we're going to be doing Nissan Shi Go, which is essentially tongue-in-cheek ninjas in space. It's kind of fun.
It sounds awesome.
Ninjas in space.
Yeah. If you enjoyed this podcast and haven't done so already, please do follow, subscribe, like, share, whatnot. I would very much appreciate it. I also wanted to thank you for running Hasa. It's awesome as
Thank you guys
as
for
always.
playing.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
And,
Always a joy.
Hasa or Mark, do you have any shout-outs?
Nope. Not today.
Okay.
Not today.
So I'm going to look for somebody. Well, okay. I don't want to say super cool because I don't want to also, but I don't want to say awful.
You can
either.
say super
it'll
cool,
be, okay,
Brad.
Okay, it'll actually be somebody super cool for sure. What we got? Okay. Okay. Well, I gotta go with Elf because Distracted Elf is in fact super cool.
True.
So
True.
So thanks again, everybody. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys for watching. It's fun to talk to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out, everybody.
Take care.
Take care.